guys, I'm Ty Joyce, your host for Energy. Every month on the show, we take you behind the scenes of the biggest and best parks and rec events going on around O'Fallon. And we've got some great ones for you coming up on the show. Plus, we'll get the scoop on what's still ahead in our parks right here on Energy. To kick things off on this episode of Energy, we're going to head over to the Alligators Creek Aquatic Center. But at this event, you won't find any cannonballs or dives. Instead, we'll be checking out a competitive race between the flimsiest boats in town.
Entering into its fourth year, it's a safe bet to say that the cardboard boat races are a smash hit. Spectators love to crowd the deck to watch these homemade boats of dubious buoyancy race across the beautiful waters of the Alligators Creek Aquatic Center.
We did our fourth annual cardboard boat race. Families constructed their boats out of just cardboard and duct tape. There's two boaters in each boat, and there's a quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals. This year we had 22 boats, so that was very exciting. That's the biggest we've had so far.
It was really fun, but it was also kind of stressful because whenever we were making the boat, it worked out really well. But whenever we got in, it made like a lot of holes, and so we were freaked out that it was going to sink. But we were lucky enough to stay afloat.
You guys good? Look out! Keep paddling!
These families take a lot of time to construct them, and it is the whole family helping out because it is a lot of work. And then our patrons love watching it because you have the ones that are really awesome and they're constructed very well, and then you have ones that just sink as soon as they get in. So it's funny and it's exciting, so it's just good old-fashioned family fun.
Cardboard and duct tape may be versatile, but most people don't think of them as artistic materials. That's what makes the imaginative designs and ideas these families put into their craft even more exciting. Forget boring brown and silver. At the cardboard boat races, you'll find boats designed like pirate ships, monsters, and even favorite storybook characters. Each year, the boats get bigger and better, and you never know what kind of boats will turn up to race.
Well, it's a cardboard boat. I got all the cardboard out of the dumpster at work, and the spines on the fins are made out of drinking cups. And it took a lot of time, and it took up the whole garage for about a month. But I think it turned out pretty good, and I hope it doesn't sink.
Unfortunately, it definitely sank right off the bat before getting righted and finishing the race. But that's perhaps the most exciting part of the boat races. Each boat's performance was entirely theoretical until it was finally put into the water. And as you'd imagine, some boats proved seaworthy and some were anything but. But even if a boat gave the crowd a spectacular sinking, these racers enjoyed every minute of paddling around the Alligators Creek pool, and you can bet they'll be back next year with even more outrageous boats.
It's a lot of fun, you know. It gives us a chance to spend time together and do things as a family that it's really important, you know.
So look for it next year. Around this time, we'll have our 5th annual, and we hope to have more boats.
Now let's take a look back at our annual Parks and Rec Night and some other great new programs going on now.
After last year's 100-plus degree weather, the mild summer this year has felt twice as nice. And here in O'Fallon, thousands of active families have taken advantage of one beautiful day after another by getting out and enjoying our city's parks. And one park in particular saw a huge crowd of sports enthusiasts come out for a special night at the ballpark. Going to a Rascals game is already fun, and our annual Parks and Rec Night makes it even better. Families enjoyed reduced ticket prices, and included in the ticket was a hot dog meal complete with chips and a drink, kids' activities, and a one-day pass to the Renaud Spirit Center, O'Fallon's premier recreation complex. Events like this help reinforce our partnership with the Rascals and the community at large. And it's just plain fun to get out and watch some great hometown baseball.
We at O'Fallon Parks and Recreation like to put on special events like our Parks and Recreation at T.R. Hughes Ballpark. We like to show the families of O'Fallon what we have to offer, and they can enjoy a nice time at the ballpark. We went out there, watched the Rascals game, had an info booth, special games going on for the kids, and we just did so everybody can come out and have a good time.
And if you'd prefer to stay cooler and perhaps a bit wetter this summer, another batch of great aquatics programs kicked off this month as well. From learning to swim to getting back in shape, our programs can help you achieve your goals. And the best part is, you get to enjoy the warm waters of our 10,000 square feet natatorium.
We have a variety of great aquatic programs here at the Renaud Spirit Center. We have group swimming lessons. We have private swim lessons, so if you want that individual attention for your child, you can do that. Our aqua aerobics program is great. It's for ages 16 and up. A lot of our seniors really enjoy those classes in the mornings, Monday through Friday. We also have a mileage swim club program, so that's really designed for the lap swimmer who likes to go out and swim, and at different distances that you swim through the year. When you meet those certain milestones, you get different awards and things like that. So that's just a great program that we offer that is free to RSC members.
Sound like something you're interested in? You haven't missed out. New sessions are always starting up, so there's a program that will fit your schedule. And if you're an older adult, a brand new program that's come to the RSC might be right up your alley. The Silver Sneakers Fitness Program is an innovative health, exercise, and wellness program helping older adults live active lifestyles. And the RSC is offering some great benefits to Silver Sneakers members.
We're so excited to be offering the Silver Sneakers program here at the Renaud Spirit Center. And what that program does, it offers the participants a free membership to the Renaud Spirit Center, as well as discounted programs. To find out if you're eligible for Silver Sneakers, contact the front desk at 636-474-2732 or call your insurance provider.
Want more opportunities to get out and enjoy O'Fallon? Keep watching Energy for more info on parks and recreation events, and check out your O'Fallon Rec Guide for more info. Get out, get fit, and have fun with O'Fallon's Parks and Recreation Department.
Located right next to Brendan's Playground, the Westhoff Plaza has quickly become one of the most popular features in Westhoff Park. Let's head inside this massive park and see what it has to offer.
Westhoff Plaza has been open for almost a year now, and the steady stream of skateboarders, bikers, and more hasn't shown any signs of letting up. Just down the road from Brendan's Playground, Westhoff Plaza is the place to be if you want to work on your flips and tricks. This park is a dream come true for many in the community, and the culmination of months of planning between the young skaters who helped plan the course, O'Fallon's Parks and Recreation Department, and hardcore skate parks. And today, every rail, ramp, and bowl sees daily use. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what one fan of the course has to say.
They just did an awesome job. The way that they laid it all out, super, super comfortable to ride on. Everything here is clean. It's nice to feel comfortable while you're skating. I would say that's definitely like the coolest part. And plus it's all the obstacles are just awesome, really well built. It flows really, really well, which other parks, they don't flow like quite right, you know what I mean?
So let's talk about the skate park. The first thing you'll notice about Westhoff Plaza is just how big it is. There's lots of space filled with a big variety of obstacles, which means there's plenty of room for everyone. And it seems that a supportive community has built up around the plaza, where pro skaters and beginners of all types can use the park together.
Skateboarding in itself is just a huge community where the younger kids look up to you, you look up to the older guys, and it's just a sense of belonging. I was these kids' age, I was like 10 when I first started skating around O'Fallon. And I see a kid land a cool trick and he might be like 12 and he might do something that's not even that cool, but to him, it's just like that really awesome, he's so stoked on landing that and he's so happy on landing that. And just remembering how awesome it was when you did like your first kickflip, when you ollied your first stair, it inspires you to do better for yourself and to, I guess, set a good example for like the younger dudes as well.
Westhoff Plaza is just off the east entrance to the park, easily accessible from T.R. Hughes Boulevard. So if you haven't visited Westhoff Plaza yet, grab your skateboard or bike and check out our professionally designed complex.
Through the years, we've been home to dozens of art exhibits, theater productions, and more. So it's safe to say that O'Fallon's support for the arts is as strong as ever. Let's dive into the world of the creative and explore how O'Fallon's artistic opportunities help make us one of the best communities around.
If you've ever scribbled a few lines on a piece of paper or plucked a few chords from a guitar, you know how important artistic expression is. The arts are an outlet for creativity that goes way beyond simple recreation. It's a way to express truth and give meaning to everyday life for everyone in the world. We understand this in O'Fallon, and the arts are truly alive in our community. Here on Energy, we've always given you the scoop on the artistic endeavors happening around our hometown. And today we're chatting with creative people like Darren Granis, Cultural Arts Coordinator for the city, about why the arts matter and what's been going on around O'Fallon.
Well, here in O'Fallon, we support the arts because we think it's really important to have a diverse community. So the arts bring in anybody from, from the youth and kids to college students to seniors, not only as participants, but as instructors. A lot of recreation centers and places, other communities don't offer the arts as a component. And that's, I think, what makes O'Fallon so different and unique in this area.
We'll trap them in here.
In the world of the arts, creating something new and fresh is an ideal strived for by millions of artists. And our regular exhibits at the Cultural Arts Gallery, located within the Renaud Spirit Center, exemplify this goal. Each exhibit is a fresh look at the world of contemporary art, with incredibly diverse artists showing off their latest work. One of our most recent displays showcased the detailed oil paintings from famed Hungarian artist Tibor Tornay, and visitors to the Cultural Arts Gallery marveled at his intricate brushstrokes and compositions. Contrast that to local artist Paul Calloway's inventive use of toy cameras like the Holga, and how he creates art from lo-fi optics. And our gallery has also been home to the Blank Canvas Studios, a non-profit organization that allows developmentally disabled St. Charles County residents the chance to express themselves through their own art. There's never been a shortage of new creative work to see at our gallery, and our latest exhibit is no different, as local artist Jim Kenning takes his work and your perspective to brand new depths.
This time, what I decided to do was do some artwork in underwater Missouri and some of the water shots that I have. And I did put one from Colorado in there, the lake scene, but the ones that I did that a lot of people are kind of stunned at is the tree underwater, that's Table Rock Lake. It's very majestic and surreal when you're down there, and the austerity of, this underwater forest is just amazing.
Looking for great performances? O'Fallon has a proud tradition of live theater, and our O'Fallon Theater Work shows are always a must-see event. Our actors have a flair for the dramatic, and unforgettable shows like Steel Magnolia showcase our community's acting chops.
Yes, you are.
Looking for something a little more broad? We've put on plenty of outrageous comedies, like A Dickens Christmas Carol, complete with pratfalls and witty, if ridiculous, dialogue. And for our younger actors, musicals and shows like Annie Jr. are a great way to see up-and-coming talent up close in heartwarming, entertaining shows. With a focus on family-friendly theater open to everyone in the community, the O'Fallon Theater Works truly allows anyone to experience the magic of the arts. And our latest show, Aladdin Jr., is our biggest production yet.
This play is exciting because this is only the second time in O'Fallon's theater history that there's been a children's musical. We have a much larger cast, we have a much diverse cast in terms of their ages, and we have a lot of different abilities with the kids. We have dancers, we have gymnasts, we have singers, we have kids who are good with lines and acting, and so we kind of melded all of them together to put on this production.
But there's more to an O'Fallon Theater Works production than just the actors on a stage. It pulls together lots of people with a multitude of talents. Crafters construct the backdrops, artists decorate the set, and sewers piece together the costumes. These people are also finding a way to express themselves, and the community effort results in a great production.
Families are doing this together, moms and dads. Moms are crafting, dads are working on the set. Children are up on stage singing and dancing. That's just what's so amazing about community theater. It's there for everyone. Everyone has a place.
And while we're talking about the performing arts, the O'Fallon Theater Camp and Workshop just wrapped up another stellar session. The camp helps children explore their natural creativity, and the participants are charged with creating an original storyline, building the sets and costumes, and performing their play at an afternoon matinee for family and friends. From start to finish, these young thespians have their hands in every aspect of their play, learning first-hand knowledge of how a performance comes together.
I finally finished my body situation. I have just enough to floor.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun because it's kids at their best. They're encouraged to be creative and to use their imagination. From writing the play to developing a character, they learn great public speaking skills. They build their confidence up to being in front of people, and also they learn to trust who they are and their instincts. And we have a lot of fun with the theater games. It's really learning at its best.
Having the ability to express yourself artistically is something many artists can't resist. It's rewarding to simply have an audience for your work, be it painting or photography or theater. And O'Fallon is committed to maintaining and growing these opportunities.
Well, I get a kick out of people looking at my stuff. I just love it. You know, somebody will be there and they'll stare and they get involved in the picture. It draws them in. And anytime you have artwork, you love it being displayed and you love people getting enjoyment out of it.
I mean, there are lots of different opportunities on the other side of the river. Kirkwood has a great theater group, but on this side in St. Charles, there are not that many opportunities for families to be united, and it's just so exciting to be able to do that and be a part of that. And I just feel so privileged.
Art in O'Fallon is a year-long endeavor with plenty of opportunities still ahead. No matter how you'd care to express yourself, O'Fallon has a workshop, a class, or a program that can help. Grab your rec guide or check it out online and look for the Cultural Arts section inside. You'll find a host of information about what's still ahead.
Got a lot of stuff going on this time of year. We're just coming off theater camp. Theater camp is evolving into our theater classes, which are going to be running from September through December. And then we've also got art and design for seniors, which is also going to be starting in September. Of course, our exhibits are going on. Mike Phelps is going to be here starting in September as well. And then we've got another play coming up at the end of October called Please Remain Calm. It's a zombie play, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's written and directed by a local resident here in O'Fallon by the name of Carol Lannon. So a lot of stuff going on this fall.
When the temps start to rise, make sure you stop by our newest addition to Brendan's Playground. It'll cool you off every time you visit.
When Brennan's Playground opened in 2011, it quickly became Westhoff Park's top attraction. Drive by the all-inclusive playground at any time and you're sure to see dozens of smiling kids climbing over the colorful equipment, swinging around, or enjoying one of the many interactive displays at the park. The goal of this playground was to allow children of all abilities an opportunity to play together, and it's been an incredible success. Families from throughout O'Fallon look forward to trips to this expansive playground, and for many kids, it's the highlight of their day. And now, Brennan's Playground is even better, thanks to the splash pad feature now open on the eastern side of the park. Hot days don't stand a chance against the many water features of the splash pad, and cooling off between trips to the swing set always brings a smile to kids' faces. Like everything about Brennan's Playground, the splash pad encourages sharing and playing together, and plenty of friends are made over the insect-themed fountains. For parents, it's relaxing to know that Brennan's Playground offers everything their families need to have a great time on sunny days. And for kids, well, just try getting them to leave.
Behind me, you will see a lot of kids playing in some water. The splash pad is a welcomed addition to Brendan's Playground. The City of O'Fallon opened it earlier this spring, and we are so excited. It meets the needs of the kiddos coming who need help regulating body temperatures and just those little ones that just like getting wet.
They love being able to put the swimming suit on under their clothes. They play for a good while out on the playground, and then they ask me the whole time, when can we play in the water? When can we play in the water? So they have a great time. It really lengthens out our park trip by at least an hour.
If your family hasn't tried out the new splash pad yet, head on over to Westhoff Park and experience it for yourself. This permanent feature adds lots of smiles to every trip to Brennan's Playground, and it makes this all-inclusive playground that much more inclusive for children of all abilities. Just remember to wear your swimsuit before heading on over to Westhoff Park.
Soccer is the name of the game at this beautiful park. Let's take a stroll around the fields of O'Fallon Sports Park and discover everything it has to offer.
Sports Park is O'Fallon's largest park, and all 95 acres are built for action. With a 12-field soccer complex, restrooms, and concession stands open for games, this will be your premier destination for all things soccer. And during the spring and fall seasons, the O'Fallon Youth Soccer Leagues offer young soccer lovers a chance to play their favorite sport while improving their skills and having fun. Also in Sports Park is the Renaud Spirit Center, O'Fallon's 66,000 square foot recreational facility with extensive programming in aquatics, sports, cultural arts, fitness, and wellness. The Renaud Spirit Center is fully equipped for all ages and abilities. So whether you're a soccer fan, a Spirit Center member, or just looking for a quiet afternoon walk, you and your family will love O'Fallon Sports Park.
There's always something to do in O'Fallon. Here's a look at what's coming up.
On Saturday, September 28th, enjoy a day of family fun, fitness, and art in one location. At the RSC Family Fun Fair, there are plenty of kids' activities and plenty for adults to do too. With live music, art activities, demonstrations, bounce houses, and more, there's no shortage of great events going on. The fair is open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and enjoy free admission to the RSC all day from 7 a.m. until close. Families, you don't want to miss out on this great event. This 8-game league is designed for girls who love volleyball. Recreational and competitive teams are available, and games are played on Wednesdays starting on October 16th. Open to girls aged 9 through 15, our leagues are fast-paced and fun. Space is limited, so sign up early. Sign up for a spooky Friday night scavenger hunt in O'Fallon's most haunted park. Prizes will be awarded to the top 3 teams that decipher the clues and tally up the most points. This event is for our 21 and over crowd and promises to be a fun Friday night for all of our hunters. Make sure you register in advance by October 13th, and we'll see you at this great event. There's lots to do for kids ages 2 to 12 at our annual Pumpkin Picnic. On Saturday, October 19th, kids will put on their favorite Halloween costumes and head on over to Fort Zumwalt Park, where they'll munch on hot dogs while picking out their own personal pumpkin. Then they'll go on a fun tractor-pulled hayride with their families and enjoy spooky stories afterwards. This jam-packed event requires advanced registration and is only $10 for residents. In this basketball league, the focus is truly on playing the game, and kids will love our elimination tournament. Open to participants in 3rd through 6th grade, we've got space available for recreational and competitive teams. Games start on October 19th and registration closes on October 6th. With multiple team spaces available, our Parks and Rec Guide can help you find the perfect spot for your basketball player.
Today on Energy, you've skated across Westhoff Plaza, immersed yourself in the world of art in O'Fallon, and raced a homemade boat around Alligator's Creek. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and burn some energy.